I'm the Librarian and I've just finished reading Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door. And I don't actually have a physical copy of the book with me because some twat of a customer wanted to read the book and I had to take my copy back. Stupid customers always wanting to borrow books. I mean, what the fuck do they think a library's for anyway? Right, let's try that again. Hi, angry person, blah blah blah, book. The Girl Next Door, in all honesty, is a nasty story based on the true events which involve the imprisonment and torture of a teenage girl. The story is told through the eyes of David, as he has flashbacks about the time that he joined several of the neighbourhood children who were guided and influenced by their neighbour Ruth to help her beat, humiliate and torture her niece Meg. However, Meg isn't the only one to suffer here. For you see, David has a hard time of it too. I mean, he's just a young boy who's trying to come to terms and understand the implications of the things that they're doing to this girl. David has to learn that adults who you've grown up to respect can in fact be malicious and evil. He has to learn that some of his lifelong friends are capable of some really malicious and nasty acts, and they tell themselves they can do it because it's simply a game. Basically, he learns that shit happens and that life is hard. And I know all about this. I mean, do you know how hard it was for me to work out how to get that book cover to pop up on the screen like that? And yes, I know that pretty much every YouTuber can do that, but I'm lazy, alright? It took time and effort to figure that out, time that I'm never going to get back. FML, which I think you find means fuck my life. That's right, I'm down with the kids and all their sayings. And when I say down with the kids, I do not mean in a sexual way. I have no desire to be sent to prison. I mean, I'd be passed around like currency, and that is something I do not want. Or do I? Fuck my life. Maybe it doesn't actually mean that at all. I mean, maybe it stands for fuck my leg. Do people actually fuck legs? Dogs hump legs. I'm guessing it could be HML. Hump my leg. Oh, but now I'm confused because isn't HML some kind of code? No, that's HTML. And I guess HTML could stand for hump the man's leg. Dogs fornicating with a man's leg can be used to code websites? How does that even work? Is this common knowledge? Is it in everyday practice? Is this what they're teaching in schools now? And people have the nerve to think that Meg had it tough in this book. At least she didn't have to face all these sorts of questions and weird concepts. I mean, how do dogs code? I mean, can they type? I mean, they don't even have fingers. Though I bet their claws would make a really cool clackety noise as they try typing on the keyboard. This needs to be researched properly, and by scientists, good scientists. Scientists that have got nothing better to do than to test which breeds of dog make the best website programmers. How the hell have I got from the novelisation of a true crime involving the torture and abuse of a teenage girl to discussing whether or not dogs can be used as website coders and programmers? I'm such a hack. Hack? Hackers! If dogs are apparently this good at programming and coding, what's to stop them hacking into anything they want to? Can it be that dogs are a real threat to national security? Is anybody looking into this? Code form! Code form! Code form! Why are you still watching this video? Don't you realise that it could be facing an imminent attack? Do you know what your dog gets up to when you're not around? Why are so many of the neighbourhood dogs hanging round next door? What are they planning? Won't somebody think of the children? This book has opened my eyes to the real threat. Terrorists. Yes, I know that sounded pretty bad, but it was either that or some sort of joke about bully dogs instead of bulldogs. The song Who Let the Dogs Out takes on a whole new meaning now. What exactly was Snoopy snooping? I've got to alert the authorities, or at least stock up on chew toys and kibble. And I advise you all do the same. And while you're at it, read a copy of this book and keep an eye on the dogs next door.